As I look back on 2018 and look at some of the biggest lessons learned, and number one, there's a baby hanging out with us in the video. We're trying to shoot this, and I realized that sometimes you just gotta go for it. One of the biggest lessons I learned in 2018 was that I have everything that I need to succeed. I know sometimes in life when you're looking at other people, or you're looking at why you're not where maybe you think you ought to be, and you think you need a special software or one more special tool. The reality is we were all born and equipped for the most part with everything that we need. We have the knowledge, we have access to the knowledge, we have the resources, and all we have to do is really just execute. If you really peel back the layers, and at least for me, when I look at 2018, which we hit some of our goals, which was awesome, but when you think about some of the bigger goals that I either did not hit or am still on the journey to achieving, the only difference between achieving them and not is execution and time. If I execute every day and I give it enough time, I know I'll get there. And so that was a big takeaway, just realizing that I have everything I need to succeed, and I just need to keep going and give myself time. Number two, stick to my plan. That was a big one for me in 2018. And my plan, believe it or not, even though I teach about the stock market, I talk about money in general, my plan is not to be wealthy from the stock market. My life plan is really to live and generate the best possible life for my family and I, and that's health-wise, spiritually, finances, you name it. And so I realized that that's going to take a combination of things. It may take the stock market, it may take real estate, it may take looking at franchises, it may take starting a second or a third business, but the combination of those things is part of the overall plan, which is to ultimately live a good life for myself, for my family, and for my daughter here. And so knowing that, I need to stick to the plan. Don't get excited about flashy objects or shiny things. Stick to the plan. Are you living a good life for you and your family? And I know what that means for me and my family. You have to determine what that means for yours. But that was my number two biggest lesson from 2018. Number three biggest lesson was just go out and help people. I realized that I really just like helping people. I love talking about the stock market. I love seeing people's eyes open up. I love people learning how options work who didn't know how it worked or thought it wasn't possible for them before. And some things I wanted to do in 2018, I wanted to do some live events, wanted to get on Facebook, YouTube more often. And you start to think, sitting on the other side of the camera is easy, but when you're on this side of the camera, you start thinking, what are people going to think? How do I look? How do I sound? And the reality is, it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how you sound. If your passion is helping people and helping them navigate the financial industry, helping them navigate getting out of debt, helping them navigate having their money work for them, and forget about how I sound, how I look. I just need to focus on jumping on camera, doing live events, hosting the trainings, and doing the things that I know will help people, you, those of you on the other side of the camera watching this. So that was a big takeaway, that in 2019, I just want to be more free with my will to just talk about the market, share my opinions. Sometimes that might even be controversial. Sometimes you might get trolls who troll on your video and leave negative comments, but the greater good is knowing that will help a lot of people by putting out this content. Number four, have fun. That was the biggest lesson as well in 2018. And that is, whether you're making money, losing money, you quickly realize that as long as you have your health, you have love, you have God, there's not much that can knock you off or have you wake up the next morning and not feel blessed and not feel energetic. And so no matter what the outcome is of the stock market, the outcome is of investment, the outcome is of business, have fun doing it, because when you look back, you won't say, I made a ton of money. You're either gonna say, I hated every minute of it, or you're gonna say, man, we had a blast, we had fun. Even though we didn't make any money, what a ride. And that's what this life is about. I'd love to hear from you in the comments section about some of your biggest takeaways from 2018 and anything that you're gonna do to make 2019 the best year ever. So we're signing off saying, let's make this the best year ever. Number one lesson that I learned from 2018 is that That background noise is truly a baby. Okay, you can be in the video with me. Right. Right. The workers are working upstairs. We got Kayla who wanted to be in the video. So yeah, no excuses. We're getting it done this year. We're having fun, and we're putting out this content.